Mike Spopo. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Murray with a 3rd and long. He's going to let this one go. And got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. One heck of a 3rd down conversion. 33 yards. Murray now on 1st down. Forced out to his left. Looking left sideline, incomplete. Andy Isabella was the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Mike Spopo. Defense wins championships, baby.
Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
Able to find Isabella. And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Throwing again, Murray. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. From 6 yards away. And the Cardinals take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Again, they'll throw with Murray. Flushed out right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Good positioning, and it's picked off. He's at the 50, the 30, the 20. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as head play backfires in a big way. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll try the right side here with Fournette. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. On 3rd down, Fournette. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A 14-yard 1st down pickup for the Jaguars.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. First carry for Raquel Armstead. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. This is Armstead on the carry. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2. Trying to pick it up with Armstead. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. Here's Minshew. And that is going to be incomplete. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time, they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Second down, Murray sets to throw, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays. Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up. Throwing on 3rd and long. Murray. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Set 70, Indy. He can't hit. He's not going to get me. Get.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Got what he needed for the 1st down with a gain of 2. Fournette, a 1st down carry. Chandler Jones, a former All-Pro, in on the tackle. We are in for a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports.
Here we go. 10 Nova. General West.
Now Leonard Fournette. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. This is Fournette. And he'll be taken down well before the 1st at about the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down. On 4th down, Minshew. The catch made by James O'Shaughnessy, the tight end. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. They were caught in no man's land that time, but the decision to go for it, that was the right one. It's a 1st down. Fournette. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Ready? 30 base.
They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
61, match box, right.
They'll try to run this one in. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. Now a 3rd and goal situation as this Arizona defense. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Jaguars have taken the lead.
And Brad, I think we have to look back at the big call to go for it on 4th down.
Yeah, that set up everything in the end result, the short touchdown run. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think every coach would have gone for it back there.
You and I both know every coach would not have gone for it back there. So that's showing a little bit of faith, actually showing a lot of faith in his team, and it was rewarded.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Murray, it's complete. It's Fitzgerald. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 12 yards to pick up. Good enough for an Arizona first. On 1st down, Drake. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. On 2nd down, here's Murray. Throw caught here by Bird. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 43. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Murray now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. He'll set up the screen to Drake. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. And he gets this one down to the 24. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this 2nd quarter. Murray going to lead his guys up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Throwing on 1st down is Murray. He'll get this into the hands of Bird. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
Let's go, baby.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this 1st half. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Calais Campbell picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Sacks a growing theme in this 1st half. This is 2nd and long. Now Murray throwing on second down. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. They come out here in the I. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They run. It's Johnson. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
And how about that for just running out the clock? All told, it's an even 30 and a first down. Throwing on first down is Minshew. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people...
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've hit halftime, just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. Gonzalez now to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards. Third down, it's Armstead. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now.
It's now 4th down.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on fourth down? They're going to try and throw. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down. They'll run with Fournette. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Again, it's Fournette. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Now Minshew on 1st and 10. Complete to Jones. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Fournette running out of the gun. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. A run here with Armstead. And some room to roam now. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Ready? 60 Pittsburgh. 59. Check. Shoot.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
You draw quarters.
Check 24. Mike, check. 59. Come on, D. Check 3. Watch safety green.
Get it.
They'll give Fournette another crack. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that is going to set up 3rd and goal.
6-6, pull it high. Ready.
Here's Fournette. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. Such a long drive here. 3 points. That would be a disappointment, but I don't know if you can go for it here, can you?
Well, you know, the defense was really giving them a lot all the way downfield, and now they've stiffened. Forget that bend, don't break. Now they don't even want to let them get a yard, do they? So in this spot, remember what the coaches told us before the ball game? Any drive that ends with a kick is going to be okay with us, whether it's a punt, a field goal, or an extra point. Take the field goal right here.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. Murray again, 2nd and 10. This one caught by Isabella. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Murray now on first down. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down.
It leads to second and 10.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Hey, we got four.
Throwing again. Murray. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And his guys are going to have the football back as the third quarter comes to an end. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's Jaguar football here, and they'll look to extend their lead as we begin quarter number 4. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Now listen, it's a team game, we know that, but where would these guys be right now, Charles, without their defense? They take over here following the turnover. Defense did it again, but on offense they have to feel like, hey, we need to do something.
You're exactly right. You just mentioned it. The defense did it again. They bailed them out on a number of occasions in this contest. It's time for them to repay the defense at the least. Keep the ball for a while. Give those guys a break so they can catch their breath.
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a third down and 6.
Mike's 59. Mike's 59. Here we go, D. All day. Defense all day.
80 weapons.
Switch.
Come. Five.
Minshew throwing on third down. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
At the 48-yard line.
Ready. 70 ending. Check 48's to Mike. No gain on this defense. No gain. 48 to Mike.
After the turnover, here's Murray. Steps away to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Calais Campbell giving him once again his third sack of the afternoon. Another try after the first down sack. Murray, and he's going to go down again. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hadn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense, I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure. Now, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long. Murray going to throw. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now Murray, he's going to loft one deep left side here. And no, it's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Jags take over in terrific field position.
Got it.
Check. 59.
Hey. High 7. 22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber.
Now Fournette. And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Looking to throw it. Minshew. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Fournette running right. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. They'll go with a big bank Fournette. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. On the run, it's Fournette. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Leonard Fournette, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a two-score game. You're inside at 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches? And
this is caught at the 20. And he'll get this way down into Jacksonville territory. A big-time play there by the Cardinals. 56 yards. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Charles Clay is tied in the intended target. That'll bring up second down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Murray sets to throw on 4th. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. A.J. Boye with a pick. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning, threw 28 his rookie year.
And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Byron Murphy. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
Well, here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. First down, Murray. That ball complete to Isabella. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Andy Isabella, 31 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come. Back to throw, Murray. For the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Tough there, good pass, hit the hands, he just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere, seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Time definitely of the essence now, just under a minute to play, and here we go. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Running off tackle left, Fournette. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down. They keep it with Fournette on first down. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Running left is Fournette. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on third down. They'll try the right side here with Fournette. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. So this will be a win for Jacksonville, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount.